Hey everyone, it's Shanti for the Rough Cuts. I hope you all are doing fine. I hope you all in Oklahoma are okay and safe. And hopefully there won't be any more tornadoes or severe weather coming your way anytime soon. Today I'm going to talk about an older film. I know last week I was saying that maybe I would review like Aftershock, and then also like in the middle of the week I was considering like Before Midnight, but then I thought now I'll go back and do some more vintage titles because I really love them. I love talking about those. And Aftershock right now, you've got like 50 million reviews of Aftershock. And I like to talk about movies that a lot of people either aren't yet talking about or most likely are never going to talk about. So this one was actually on Turner Classic Movies a couple of weeks ago. It's from 1975 and it is entitled Sharon's Baby. Now, I absolutely love camp and B horror films. This totally falls into that category, starring Joan Collins, and this is not Joan Collins' first rodeo on this channel. I've talked about her before. For a while she was doing a lot of just B horrors, and they're so great. They're so fun to watch. This is no exception to that. In this movie, she plays a woman named Lucy, who is a former stripper, and then she marries this man who's kind of well off, and like they live in a beautiful house and everything. But just before she gets married, she lets herself be seduced by this evil achondroplagic dwarf named Hercules, who's kind of like the the ringmaster of the burlesque scene, like where, especially in the club where she works, but he's really well known. And so she's being seduced by him, and then suddenly she becomes really repulsed, and then she rejects him. And he becomes offended, of course, and he curses her. And then she becomes pregnant by her husband. And when the baby is born, like, he starts growing exponentially and everything. Like, it's a really difficult labor, and the doctor, who's played by Donald Pleasence of all people, he's like, this baby doesn't want to be born. And so the baby's born, just starts growing like crazy, and it soon becomes obvious, okay, yeah, there's spoilers here, soon becomes obvious that the baby is possessed. And we find out that the baby is possessed by the evil dwarf, and then he becomes this cold-blooded killer through brute force as well as telekinetic powers that he somehow possesses. And so he just starts killing all these people, this baby. Now you don't really see the baby doing anything. He can't even sit up on his own. He's always in his little buggy or he's in his crib, but chaos is always happening around the baby. And whoever did the editing for this did an amazing job, because it's a cute baby, but they catch him at these moments that just make him look so incredibly just psychotic. Even though he's just a little baby. He's a baby, and a cute baby, but oh my gosh, it's amazing. Amazing editing job in this. You also have Caroline Munro, who is the best friend of Lucy. We have no idea who Sharon is, like the title Sharon's Baby, because I don't think there's even a character named Sharon in the whole movie. I don't remember one named Sharon in the movie. But you should watch this, Sharon's Baby. If you like camp, you like B horrors, definitely watch this one. You will not be disappointed. Some people get freaked out by this movie because of George Claydon, who plays Hercules. I don't know why. Maybe they get freaked out by little people. But he was like the go-to little person in a lot of movies. He was in Oompa Loompa. He was in Berserk. Basically, anytime, like during that time period when a film called for a little person who was really good at just playing crazy or just sort of weird. He was sort of like the go-to guy. If you see him, you will most likely recognize him if you're a fan of that time period, like late 60s, early to mid 70s. You'll recognize his face. Sharon's Baby. Check this out. It's probably somewhere online. It's probably on YouTube. Everything's on here now. I will see you guys next time. Until then, be safe and goodbye.